story, tell everybody on the north side we all doing good. So I'm glad to see everybody out there having a good time. I'm glad to see all the community have come together. I'm glad to see a lot of old faces and a lot of new faces. So I appreciate you, Cynthia. You're doing a fabulous job.
Well, hi, my name is Chris Daniel. I'm your Harris County District Clerk for all of Harris County. This event is very helpful to the community because in this day and age where everybody is watching television or playing video games, there's not enough events that bring the community together because we are a community. And the more events that we have that are outside, that allow the kids to go out and play and not be in front of a television, the better, especially when we're celebrating a high holiday and allowing the kids to have some fun at the same time. One of our services that you can take full advantage of for all of Harris County, not just this district, but all of Harris County, is our free background checks. And all you need is a first or last name and a year of birth. Now, obviously, the more information you have, the better, especially if the last name is Smith or Gonzalez. But if you go to my website, www.hcdistrictclerk.com, and click on the icon that looks like a thumbprint with a magnifying glass on it, it'll say background checks underneath that. Click on that, type in a first or last name and a year of birth, and it will pull up everybody that has been charged or convicted of a crime in Harris County. Now, how can you use this? You can use this if you are, let's say, trying to rent out some property and want to do a quick background check on somebody. You can use this as a concerned parent or grandparent. You want to know who that boy is that's dating your daughter or granddaughter. You can use this as a business owner as a quick background check for those that you're trying to process and maybe hire before you spend the money to do the full statewide, nationwide background check. And that is the purpose. It's a constituent tool for you. It's free. Go to my website, www.hcdistrictclerk.com.
Reach for the stars. Reach for the stars. No matter who you are. Reach for the stars. Never ever give up. You gotta go harder no matter who you are. So don't let up. Never ever give up. You're gonna go far when you're reaching for the stars.
Get your followers up today. Instagram, Facebook, Twitter, whatever you got, little mama. See, how old are you? You are 9 years old. You do not need to be on social media. If you tweet me, we're going to have a problem. Y'all doing all right, Spring Blast? All right, I got my boy DJ Endurance. We're going to wake y'all up a little bit. You ready, DJ Endurance? All right.
You know where to catch me.
It is 32 eggs that have money in them. If you want to find them, you must come up here and let me give you the instructions. There are people standing around here. Do not run into nobody. Tell them, hi, my name is, whatever your name is, may I have your money egg, please? Do not open the egg. Come to the stage when you retrieve an egg.
My name is Pierre. Can I have your money? Sure. Happy Easter.
My car go 160, moving swiftly.
You know where to catch me.
Open your egg and open it and do not give it away. Let me see what you have.
You're gonna go far when you're reaching for the stars. Reach for the stars. This goes out to every boy all around the world. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, you gotta go hard. Reach for the stars. She falls out to every boy and girl, every man and woman all around the world. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, if you wanna go far.
We're still out here in the community, Spring Blast 2014, and next to me I have NFL player Jeremy Mintz. Hi, welcome, sir. How important was it for you to be a part of an event like this that's, you know, really engulfed the community and bringing kids out?
Oh, man, it feels great. I do this myself in Georgia. OG Ron C and T Nitty, those guys, they came with me last weekend, so I want to come check out their weekend because this is what I'm all about. I mean, I've been doing it for 8 years straight, and I'm proud of what they're doing here, and, you know, this is what we do it for.
Now, where are you originally from?
Statesboro, Georgia.
So you do a lot of community events back there where you're from?
Yeah, I just had my 8th annual. I had Jacob Lattimore perform for the kids, and it was amazing to see the kids so excited, little kids crying because they're so excited about this guy actually coming to my neighborhood, right in my backyard, right across from the projects. He's performing right. The kids thought they would never have an opportunity, a chance to meet him or see him perform.
Now, what inspires you to really get involved in the community and events like that, especially bringing someone like that into the community?
It's just a part of me, man. Always noticed, seeing us believing if these kids can see all this love and these celebrities and bands and just a bunch of success, it rubs off on them and they carry it throughout their lifetime.
Never ever give up, you're gonna go far when you're reaching for the stars. Reach for the stars. Drive slow in the all black, move fast or just fall back. No top so you can see the stars. All American in a foreign car.
Yeah, now what brought you out to the Spring Blast 2014 in the community?
Actually, I was invited out. T Nitty invited me out, and I wanted to give back. It's a non-profit event. It's a lot of kids out here, so I just want to give them a little quick performance real quick and make sure I'm here.
Now, what do you hope that the little kids take away from this event with seeing you perform on stage, especially with you being from H-Town, maybe feeling like they can do it too?
Yeah, I mean, whatever you put your mind to, you can reach for the stars and do whatever you want to do in life. It's all about your mental.
Reach for the stars. Never ever give up. You gotta go hard, and no matter who you are. So don't let up. Never ever give up. You're gonna go far.
For the last 25 years, Black United Front of Texas has been able to fund and create opportunities in the community that otherwise wasn't there. And primarily, Sure Thing is one of our agencies that we help to give life to. And of course, we started funding them and providing them with opportunities that they would not have had.
Now tell me, how important was it for you to be a part of the Spring Blast 2014 in its 8th year?
Well, we've been one of the funders for the last 8 years. And so, and along with Councilman Jarvis Johnson, we've been able to help it grow. We have seen it come from small, and it has expanded, along with Sure Things, Win a Ball, and the other activities that they do. So Black United Front has been sort of like the catalyst and the mother behind it.
Never ever give up. You're gonna go far when you're reaching for the stars. Reach for the stars. Every boy and girl, every man and woman all around the world.
Next to me is the former Councilman Jarvis Johnson. How are you doing, Mr. Johnson?
I'm doing good. How you doing today?
Good. I see everybody still like Councilman Johnson.
When you do the job you're supposed to do, people respect you for it, they love you for it, they remember what you did. So I'm glad that I was able to do what I said I was going to do, and the love keeps coming.
Now, you started this event 8 years ago.
Yeah.
Look at it now. It's huge. How does that make you feel?
I mean, I'm very proud of that. I'm very proud of the fact that you can start something and it keeps going and it growing and growing. And so that just gives you a legacy, and so that's good. I'm happy. I'm proud of the people that keep on doing it, and you know, and I'm always come out and support it.
And right here next to me, I got Congressman Davis. How you doing today?
I'm doing well. It's a pleasure to be in the land of the living, be out here in Gas at Hobart Taylor Park, watching a bunch of my constituents have a great time.
Now tell me, how important was it for you to be a part of this event again this year and to really come out and support the community?
Again, it's really important because when you have your constituents working together to make something happen in the community, you have to support them. This is why you're here. You're here to push your district to take it to the next level, gather other people in to understand that we have a great community and we can be successful and we can come together with events like this and not have any type of violence or anything like that. So stepping up today, being a part was sure thing, after Ms. Bailey asked me to be a part again, it's just the right thing to do.
Now this is his 8th year for this event. Tell me, what other things can we expect from you and the community?
Well, as you look around, we have it's a huge area of just open field space. So we need to begin to put that, put items on the CIP to improve this park. We have a wonderful swimming pool, we have an indoor facility, we have outdoor, but we have to create areas maybe for, and we have the baseball field, maybe open areas for football, for our local football teams to participate. So, and just in this area right now, in this particular park, that's one of the things that we want to do. Also around this area, we're working on with our drainage, public works department, looking at the things that we have, how can we make our streets better. We have an open drainage ditch system out here. Some areas want to be closed, some constituents want their streets closed off. And so we want to work on that. We also want to just make sure that we have less dumping in our ditches, which will impact our drainage.
Now this year, there's been a lot of uproar in the community about a lot of schools closing. What are you doing within your district to make sure that the community's needs are being heard, especially for those children that are being displaced?
Well, the first thing within the last few years, we had the annexation of North Forest Independent School District with HISD. And so we wanted to make sure that, since it was the state mandated this, we want to make sure the transition was done in a proper manner, paying attention to our kids, because at the end of the day, that's what's important, that's what counts. And then we also had a scare earlier this year when HISD wanted to close down 2 of the schools, Nat Q. Henderson and Fleming Middle School. So we rallied with our District 2 trustee and we talked to her, and then also I had an opportunity to go and talk to the superintendent of HISD, Terry Greer, as well as address the trustees of HISD board to let them know some of the developments that were going on in that 5th Ward and that Cashmere Garden area, how we were putting $10 million plus in the homes in that 5th Ward area, plus about $6 million in infrastructure around that. And so when we're putting homes into the communities, it's going to bring forth new people, and most of you're going to have some growth in the elementary school. So why close down one when you're expecting to have more people to enroll in your school? So again, through speaking to the board independently, from an individual perspective, talking to them, getting our point across what the city was doing and what HISD was doing, and how we need to work together, because it's the constituents' tax dollars at work here. We need to move in the right direction together.
Now, what do you have to say to a lot of community members that are like, what can I do for my community? How can I help you? How can I further the growth in our community?
Well, the first thing is that I say you open up your door, you look on your street. We have ordinances in places with dogs on leashes, also with dumping, the appropriate days to put trash out in front. Those are 2 things that are simple, real simple, that we can actually change the culture of our community by dumping on the proper days or taking your dump items to the appropriate facility. All you need is a ID and a water bill of sorts, so just to say that I am a resident of the city of Houston and I can use this facility. So those are the 2, well, that's one key component. And also just coming out there and understanding that here it is. If I have a dog, I need to have proper care of my animal. Don't let your dogs run loose. They may bite someone. And don't make it a nuisance to your neighbors. We have kids that are walking up and down the streets to schools to parks, and then all of a sudden they have a pack of dogs running after them. So that's a problem. So those are 2 important things that you can do that's simple. Leash your dog and dump on the proper day.
This goes out to every boy and girl, every man and woman all around the world. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, you gotta go hard. Reach for the stars. This goes out to every boy and girl, every man and woman all around the world. No matter what you do, no matter who you are, if you wanna go far, you gotta